guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here. We are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, welcome to the New Orleans Saints 2022-2023 season predictions video. Now, the New Orleans Saints last year kind of were okay during the first part of the season due to them having Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston was actually performing good. But then Jameis Winston went down with injury. And now coming into this season, Jameis Winston's going to be back, but they lost their coach in Sean Payton, so that's going to be very, very different. But I think considering that the new head coach is going to be like, it was under the wing of Sean Payton, he's going to learn a lot of things from Sean Payton. I feel like he's going to still kind of run the same way that Sean Payton was running a team. So I don't really think New Orleans Saints are going to have anything to worry about when it comes to finishing second place in their division. And that kind of gives it away on who I think is going to win the division for the NFC South. Now, for the first game of the season, the New Orleans Saints will be facing the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons, Saints. They always manage to play tough games against each other. And I'm going to have the Falcons win this game against the Saints. Yeah, the Saints are going to lose against the Falcons in the first game of the season. But then they're going to bounce back. And the Saints always give the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady New Orleans always gives Tom Brady and the Buccaneers a run for their money, and they're going to bounce back after losing against the Falcons to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Game 2 of the season, then beat the Carolina Panthers. I think it's just going to be a simple factor of New Orleans being a better team than the Carolina Panthers. Yes, Jameis Winston has not taken the team to the playoffs, and Baker Mayfield has, but I still think this New Orleans Saints, with a new wide receiver in Chris Olave, and they have Jarvis Landry, this offense is going to be better. Their defense is still going to be better. Michael Thomas is going to be back. So, yeah, in Week 3, they're going to beat the Carolina Panthers and move on and win another game. Then they have back-to-back wins against the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. Minnesota, Kirk Cousins versus Jameis Winston. That's what it's going to come down to. And I'm going to give the edge to Jameis Winston in this instance. And then they have the Seattle Seahawks. And does Seattle really have a chance of beating the New Orleans Saints? I don't think so. I honestly don't think the Seattle Seahawks have any chance of beating the New Orleans Saints. So that's what I just think when it comes to that. But then back-to-back losses for them in week number 6 and week number 7 versus Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals. Cincinnati, like I said in the Panthers video, they're defending Super Bowl losers. They're going to be an overall better team. Joe Burrow's going to his third year, so Joe Burrow's definitely going to improve. And then with Arizona, Kyler Murray, that offense, they're going to have DeAndre Hopkins back in this game specifically because he has a 6-game suspension, so he's going to be back against New Orleans Saints. So this is going to be a transformational game for Kyler Murray, so I think they're going to win when it comes to that. Then week number 8, they face the Las Vegas Raiders. Derek Carr has Davante Adams now. But I'm going to say this. The New Orleans Saints are going to beat the Las Vegas Raiders, even with Derek Carr and Davante Adams. I still think this is going to happen. New Orleans Saints will beat the Raiders. Then they play the Baltimore Ravens. It's all going to come down to if the defense can... For any game against the Ravens, it's always going to come down to defense, because if the defense can stop Lamar Jackson when it comes to the running game, they have a chance to win this game. And I don't think the Saints are going to be able to do that. The Baltimore Ravens are going to beat the New Orleans Saints heading into week number 10. Saints then play the Steelers. Steelers have a rookie quarterback. Jameis Winston's not a rookie. Quarterback game, Saints win. Saints also have a pretty good defense, and Saints offense seems a little bit more stacked. Obviously, Alvin Kamara with the whole issue going on there. And then they have Chris Olave, Jarvis Landry, and Michael Thomas. Yeah, the Saints are going to end up beating the Steelers. Then they play the defending Super Bowl champions, the LA Rams. They're going to pick up a loss in week number 11 against the LA Rams. Then they play 49ers, Buccaneers. They're not going to win both games against the Buccaneers. They're going to lose against the Buccaneers in week 13. And back in week 12, they're going to lose against the San Francisco 49ers, even though the San Francisco 49ers do also have a rookie quarterback. I just think, besides the rookie quarterback, that team is just more well put than the New Orleans Saints. So I think that the San Francisco 49ers are going to win against the Saints in week 12. Then the Saints have their bye week in week 14. And then the final 4 games of the season, Falcons, Browns, Eagles, and the Panthers. They're going to beat the Panthers in the last game of the season. They're going to beat the Falcons in week number 15. The Browns game, the Browns are going to have Deshaun Watson back. They're going to have a very good offense. Their defense is going to be a lot better. And I think that Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback than Jameis Winston. So the New Orleans Saints are going to lose against the Cleveland Browns. But in Week 17, I think the New Orleans Saints are going to end up beating the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 17, which would mean the New Orleans Saints at home would be 6-3. Away from home, they'd be 3-5. So the New Orleans Saints usually play good at home and not so good away from home. So I think that they're going to end up winning they're going to finish 6-3 at home, 3-5 away. And that means their record at the end of the NFL season, the New Orleans Saints would finish with the record of 9-8 and possibly make the playoffs. But this would definitely secure second place in the division and a very good chance of making the playoffs with Jameis Winston being back. Hopefully Jameis Winston can stay healthy. That's going to be the biggest look for the Saints, or the biggest dealing of the season for the Saints. And we'll just have to see whether Jameis Winston can stay healthy or not. But without further ado, that is it for today's video. I will see you guys all later. Peace.